Hey guys, welcome back to the Formless Guide. Today, let's just take a gentle, mindful stroll through one of the most fundamental acts of being alive, perception. It's something we do every single moment, yet it holds profound secrets about who we are and how we experience the world. It's easy to think of perception as this simple, clear window to reality, isn't it? But the truth is, this process is fiercely creative, highly selective, and intensely personal. Just for a moment, consider what seeing really means to you. Is it a passive reception? Or is there an active voice within you naming and defining the world as it comes in? Think of it less as a camera taking a snapshot and more as an edit bay inside your head. A sophisticated studio constantly stitching together raw sensory data, memory, and expectation, as well as emotion, into the finished film that you call reality. You are, in every moment, the director, editor, and primary audience of your own unique show. This show begins with sensation, the relatively objective data stream, but the magic or the profound challenge happens right after. The brain doesn't just catalog this data, it has to organize, interpret, and give meaning to it. In the wisdom of the Theravada, this active recognition and labeling is called Sanna, often translated to perception or discrimination. It is the mental factor that quickly identifies something by distinguishing its characteristics. You don't just see shapes, you perceive a familiar face. You don't just hear vibrations, you perceive a warning or an invitation. Can you recall a time when a simple scent or sound instantly shifted your entire emotional state? What did that tell you about that deep-seated power of your own internal editor? This is where your unique history comes into play. Your perception is constantly layered with context and expectation, adding feelings and meaning that no one else shares in quite the same way. That's why two people can look at the same situation and walk away with two completely different truths. Their edit bays are running different software, or they are using different lenses. Now, what shapes your edit bay? Context and expectation. Context is the frame around the picture. Hearing a sudden noise in a crowded market might be perceived as a normal street sound. Hearing that exact same noise alone in the woods is instantly perceived as a potential threat. The raw data is the same, but the context shifts your perception entirely. Expectation is your brain's efficiency drive. It uses what it expects to see or hear to fill in the blanks, often called your perceptual set. It wants to confirm its existing map of the world, certainty. This is a magnificent mechanism, but it can also become a cage of preconceptions. Where in your daily life do you notice your expectations most strongly guiding your perception? Where does what you believe you will see prevent you from being surprised or delighted? Perception isn't something that just happens to you. It is you, your memories, your anxieties, your hopes, and your deeply rooted sa are all woven into the very fabric of what you see and feel in this moment. The path towards conscious, non-reactive perception is symbolized by the Ajna chakra, or the third eye, the area of seeing with understanding, of perceiving the truth beyond the layers of filters. By becoming aware of the filters you use, you gain control over the meaning you assign to things. You can pause that automatic editing process and ask, am I seeing this through the clarity of insight or through the noise of an old expectation or ego? This is where we touch the infinite. Perception arises as awareness shifts. It is not a fixed thing, but a flow. And awareness itself is simply within the boundless field of consciousness. Your personal perception, that unique edit bay, is a focal point, a tiny, brilliant lens through which the infinite consciousness momentarily creates a version of reality through which you live in. The filters and Sanna are just temporary patterns within this vast field. If you were to choose one situation to consciously shift your filter, to simply hold the awareness of the infinite field before you label the moment, what would that situation be like? How would it feel? So in the coming days, I want you to notice your own unique edit bay at work. Notice that complex, that beautiful, and deeply personal film that you're constantly creating, and notice the quiet potential to simply observe the editing process itself, rooted in the vastness of your own awareness as it expands within this formless nature that we all build from within. This is your Formless Guide, signing off.